hum da hum dum dum hum. Hum da dum hum dum die hi. Hello, fellow Disney Plus watcher. I am so excited. No, we are so excited to talk with you about the Book of Boba Fett Disney Plus episode today.
I'm back from holiday.
Oh yeah, great. Yeah, you weren't here last week, but that's okay. You can't have everything.
Oh,
If
it was a hard week, you know.
Yeah,
I mean,
you had a good stay, right?
It was a good. I had a good time.
You had a good
but
time.
There was no Boba Fett that week.
No,
So
you had
that
to
was,
wait you saw it Sunday. Well, I saw it with you for the third time.
Yes. Came out Wednesday, yeah.
Yeah.
I saw it Sunday, so it was a really late watch.
Yeah.
So a little bit of spoilers, but
Thoughts after a late watch.
Late night watch.
Hey, but if you enjoy our discussions or if you enjoy the Book of Boba Fett, we did this quite a few times before for every other episode. So you can see that right now on the top right if you want to watch more of this and you want to go back into the season.
Let us know what you think of it.
Yeah.
We love your feedback.
Yeah, we really do. Like, not even joking.
Let's begin.
Spoilers ahead. Big spoilers. We're going to talk...
Very big spoilers.
Yeah, it's
bigger than bigger.
The most spoilery episode ever. Yeah, okay. So you've been warned. You've been warned.
Where did it start? Oh, yeah. First of...
your first reaction. How do you feel about this episode, man? Wow. Yeah, me too.
This is Star Wars, in a way. This is all the Star Wars-y things you can get in an episode. It has everything.
Yeah, it isn't perfect.
It isn't perfect.
I have a few gripes.
Because last week, of course, everybody was expecting another Boba Fett episode, and we got Mandalorian season 2.5 or 3.1.
Yeah, and give every new season 3 like introduction, like Mandalorian is now out of the Creed. Mandalorian has now a new ship.
Yeah, his
all the big
gone.
things.
Everything he wants to see Grogu
That's
again.
so huge for not his show. So
exactly. So we were disappointed, of course, because we didn't see Boba, and Boba didn't appear in the episode at all. And so we were kind of hoping, like, because we saw the synopsis from it, and there was we read Boba Fett requires new information or something like that.
The synopsis and the thumbnail was really Boba Fett and Mos Espa story. You know,
the bar, and we were like, oh yeah, cool. We were gonna see Boba again.
We're back, baby.
Let's pick up the show where it left off. But it starts with Din, of course, with Mando, and we were like. First, because we didn't hope to see Grogu.
Not the very start, but it's up there. It's after the title card.
Of course, we start with the Marshal.
Yeah,
Timothy is back.
No, I still don't really know how I feel about this. It seems like they don't have that much confidence in the show. It was like they had a few ideas for the Mandalorian season 3 that were really far into development, like a few storylines with Luke and with his ship and all that. And they decided, we need a little more time on certain storylines. So maybe season 3 is going to be huge, and that they needed a little more time. And then they thought, hey, we have this other character, Boba Fett, and he was supposed to have his own movie back in 20-whatever. Josh Trank had a movie of Boba Fett one time, but that got canceled. So maybe they thought, we have some concepts laying around, and they just jumbled together this Boba Fett show. And I really...
Like they couldn't wait anymore.
Yeah, I really weirded out by this show because I enjoyed it so much.
It's now really just a part of the Mandalorian series. If you want to see the Mandalorian... It's like, season 1, season 2, Boba Fett, season 3.
Yeah.
It's now part of it. You cannot skip Boba Fett. You have to see it.
Yeah, and it's okay to have a bottle episode. Like,
I hear season.
But I hear everybody saying, and then we'll go into the breakdown. But I hear everybody saying that this episode doesn't have, episode 5 didn't have any Boba Fett, and that's a shame. Well, no, not really. Exactly. It doesn't have to have Boba Fett in it, but if it hasn't the title character, if that title character isn't there, then you have to have the story make sense with the season. So have the main character or have the story. Have a bottle episode about one Pike who is very down and dirty in the
getting groceries or anything.
Yeah. No, if it's
we're out of blue milk.
Yeah,
God damn it.
If it's in the plot. If it's in the story, then it's very cool and surprising to have a bottle episode. But no, I can't get over episode 5. Sorry. We're talking about it way too much, maybe.
And we're now talking about 6.
Yeah, there was already a timestamp to skip ahead to start the breakdown because I don't want to waste your time.
Skippity-doo.
But we have to get this out of our system, right? Because we were... I know
we
you
were frustrated.
Yeah. And I still am.
Still in a good way, though.
It's a treat.
Frustration is also a treat because it's Star Wars.
Yeah, we got
can never
big treats.
We never get angry. But okay, let's start. The Marshal's back.
Yeah, the very first scene, and
Timothy.
And he was. I respected him more than ever.
Yeah, I like this guy. I like the actor.
Taking care of the spice and just not even taking with him and making good money off of it.
Not giving a shit.
No.
Take your shit and get out of here. This is my town.
Yeah, but he has a good heart because he isn't selling the spice. So I don't know. That spoke to me. It spoke to me about his character, and I liked him in Mandalorian. But now I kind of
I love him now.
I love him. Yeah, I love his character. He's sweet. He's sweet.
With his big bandana. Or
yeah,
it's really big bandana. It's really big.
Like almost a scarf thing. Yeah.
Almost weird, but okay.
Like the dialogue very much in that scene.
Yeah. It was so they're really getting it out of there with the Western shit.
Yeah, and the dialogue, it was very mobster. Yeah. I don't know. I don't have much to say about that, but it was good.
See this as a
very good
as a fine.
So then we have the title card, and I don't know. Yeah. I'm gonna mention the music. I'm gonna mention the music a few times because the
That's
music
what he does.
Was so great in the title card as well. It was very different.
It was great this
more
episode.
Western, more. Yeah, the music is. There's so many cues from previous seasons of shows and stuff. But we felt a little bit weirded out again. From we're seeing Mando.
Well, yeah. After the title card, we see him again. I was like, okay. It's logical that we see Mando again in a way because it's kind of the last episode ended with I have to see Grogu.
So it incorporates that episode in the show.
It will feel like really random and sloppy if like he doesn't appear at all. I think it might feel sloppy that you have to see that particular storyline in season 3 of Mando, and then in season 3 he also has to return to Boba. It just felt sloppy if they like saved that for season 3. So it has to continue.
I disagree.
Yeah,
I thought that would have been a great strategy. I know they have a big cliffhanger now with Grogu, but we'll go into that. The very last scene is a big cliffhanger for season 3. So they have something to go on. But no, I would have very much liked this to be part of season 3 and blow us away at the start. I thought this whole Luke stuff, it should have been episode 2 of season 3. And maybe you say, the season 3 is going to be 8 episodes. So they had 2 episodes extra. No, let it be 10 episodes, man. Stop it. Stop it. I'm still not content with this show being such a doorway into the Mandoverse again. It has to be its own thing. I think it had strength. But what do we... it was a nostalgia fest.
Oh, man, they're like throwing everyone in there. Mando arrives at the planet, I don't know its name. Do you know it?
No, I think it is the same planet that we see in The Rise of Skywalker, the flashback.
Yes, yeah, Kylo Ren goes rogue.
Yeah, that too, maybe. I'm not sure.
Well, he's building the temple, yeah.
But he had his temple on Acto too, right? The planet from Last Jedi, because it had the same kinds of buildings there.
Because the temple where Kylo Ren was trained is burned down eventually.
Yeah.
So he like rebuilds on Acto then, I guess.
Oh yeah, but he was already disillusioned with Jedi and he didn't want anything to do with it. And
well, we'll see. The spider droids are building it. There are a lot of droids.
The ant droids. No,
droids.
Ants. It was so
more ants. Yeah.
It was totally a colony of ants, and also they had an idea of what Mando needed. Mando was waiting for him for to see Grogu. He was waiting for Luke and Grogu, and then they made some bench of him, and it was so in conjunction. It was so like a colony. It was.
Yeah.
It was one of my favorite things. These ant thingies. I was actually, my mouth was literally open. Couldn't believe what I saw.
Really cool, and it was also cool that Mando refers R to it. Hello, friend. He's really growing, man. He's not a droid racist anymore.
Yeah, no.
He's really embracing the droid. We saw that last episode with the BD droid.
He's fine with.
He's not a racist anymore.
And he calls R2. It's still weird. Someone calling R2, "Hey, droid."
Yeah, but Mando's like.
But that's great because then we think back. Oh wait, we have known R2 for so long, but he doesn't. So.
No, he's just.
It recontextualizes the stuff.
Hello, friend.
No, he said droid, right? Hello, droid.
No, first he said friend, I guess. Hi, friend.
I broke something.
Oh my god.
No, I'm kidding. It's not broken.
Okay, but he's waiting for Luke and Grogu. And who appears? Boom.
Yeah.
It's Ahsoka. Hello.
It was a little bit too much. I don't know. That's one of my gripes.
She's just there, you know, just chilling.
Yeah, the galaxy is shrinking and shrinking, you know?
Yeah.
She's kind of there, and I guess she served the purpose because kind of Mando couldn't see Grogu because that was it was conflicted with the Jedi way. That was beautifully done. That was so season 3 of Mando. I'm gonna repeat that more often because I'm still mad. No, not mad, but still disillusioned with that. But okay, yeah. And you heard when Ahsoka finally sees Luke, when she already has Grogu's package. Mm-hmm. You heard me like laugh.
Yeah,
yeah, I laughed pretty hard, but that's not because it was funny. Because I was so full of emotion, and I was just crying about. I was just crying during the scene with the orb. You know, the orb chasing Grogu.
Oh yeah, where he was doing the flips.
That was my biggest cry.
Your biggest cry?
Yeah, I don't know why. It was the only scene where I literally cried.
You're way too emotional, man. You're way too emotional, but it's cool. It's cool that you can show emotion.
Yeah, I am an emotional guy. No, and of course another character.
At my funeral.
We're gonna talk about another character that got me, but in a different way, kind of teared up.
We'll get to that.
We'll get to that.
All right. Luke is training Grogu in the way.
He looks better. He looked better than.
Yeah, I wanted to say that, but Luke looks way better than the season 5.
You know why?
It's still kind of awkward.
They hired a guy that made a YouTube video improving.
Is that?
They just hired them.
Wow.
And that's why they were so early on with it. I guess they needed him for the Book of Boba Fett.
Oh, cool. Yeah, he looks way better, but still
some
looks...
YouTuber, man.
Yeah,
some YouTuber is just sitting at a desk making Book of Boba Fett
better. Beep, 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 beep. Hello, this is Lucasfilm.
Yeah. It's such a... Well, great that they did that. Yeah, he looks way better. And
still,
I guess...
Sometimes it still feels a little... you know?
Yeah, sometimes it's copy-paste. Like
a little bit awkward, face. Like deep fake, you know.
Sometimes the lighting was a little bit off. There was one shot where his face was like half lit and half dark.
Yeah. And you can see in the shots they're trying to hide the face the most as they can. Like when they're focusing on Grogu, when he's climbing, you don't see his face. Like saving money in case it looks like
so
shit.
Expensive, probably.
It was cool to see Luke again and his ways of training because we haven't really seen that before. Like how he trains.
And he takes a lot of inspiration from Yoda. And, you know, just as George Lucas always said, Star Wars is poetry. So I do have to say some lines of dialogue, like, feel the force around you. It was a little too... They did a little too much. Like, they knew exactly what buttons to push, and like 8 out of 10 buttons on that whole sequence on that planet was resonating with me, and 2 out of 10, like something like that, 2 out of 10 were that was too much, like that's the magic kind of breaks down there because you push the buttons, man.
Sometimes they're like way too. What if you're like what if Luke Skywalker worked at a supermarket and you're like, hey, where's the green cheese, man? And he's just saying, you have to follow your intuition. Fuck you work there.
Yeah, exactly. And that kind of...
I want to know what a fucking green cheese is, man. You have to follow your intuition.
Yeah, it's maybe...
Everything is in your heart.
It's all this stuff that's happening. It's so out there, spiritual stuff, and I like spiritual stuff. I do, but...
we need more practical, man. Sometimes it just has to get more practical.
Get the ants back in, man. Get some ants.
Get more ants, get more music. Just dance with the ants.
Hey, everybody. 6:15. Time to dance.
Let the ants do the groceries, man.
Fuck. But it was cool
they
to
pushed
see,
the buttons, and that was...
The buttons.
Yeah, okay.
The backpack scene, of course, it was cool.
Yeah,
to see like
so
a
obvious.
callback to Empire. Climbing the bamboo.
And you probably also, when Luke talked about you have to do, not try, but not like the exact quote, thank God. Not like, I can bring you in warm, or I can bring you in cold, wink, wink. Now, it was a different phrasing, but it fit because Luke learned so much of Yoda that it so makes sense. I love that. But what I also loved, talking about the music again, was the musical cue. Do you know the theme when Luke is in the last scene of season 2 is coming down the hallway? You know, the music that plays with the guitar, and that music was there. So Luke's new theme from the Mando verse.
Okay, yeah, cool.
And that, that struck me.
You like it?
Yeah. So I was a little bit confused, like when is the buildings on Ahch-To built? When was this? But I guess the flashback in The Last Jedi, sorry, just to go on a tangent here, the flashback in The Last Jedi was that planet, probably, right?
Yeah, I guess so, because Ahch-To doesn't have a lot of space for a lot of Jedi kids. And this planet does have a lot of space to train.
Yeah. But
makes sense.
Been there a very long time. Very long time.
Yeah, Luke was getting really old. And there, this episode also is continuing the theme of biblical shizzle.
Explain.
Well, do you remember where Grogu is trying to eat the frog? Luke eventually uses the Force to get all the frogs up there. The frogs are starting floating up.
Yeah.
And there is I guess it's the Moses thing. One of the plagues in the Bible is like where it's raining frogs. Right. There's also a scene in Magnolia, the Paul Thomas Anderson movie, where it just started raining frogs in the movie. It's just like the plague. And
I guess you're right.
It's like the reverse plague.
Yeah.
I noticed that, but yeah.
So we could have philosophical debates about what that means. The reverse frog rain.
Yeah. Yeah, because
good catch.
The Stranger in a Strange Land, there was also a Bible thing, and they're really...
Yeah, the title of the episode
Bibling it out.
From there comes a stranger. Oh, we didn't check the title again before recording, but from the stranger comes the
mystery land.
Everybody who watched this video has already seen it. I don't know.
Well,
we didn't check beforehand.
Congratulations!
You did it! Congratulations!
Yeah, just last few things about the whole Luke and Grogu section. I really like the moments where Grogu uses the orb like a football. Like, I don't know what to do with it. I just want to have fun. Yeah. I like the moments where there's actually something very important going on, but Grogu is still a kid, so he wants to have fun. He's still and
yeah,
that juxtaposition.
Does Luke know that it's still a fucking baby? Because he talks to this kid like it's a bloody adult.
Yeah, I guess
if I try to talk to a baby, he wouldn't listen to me.
No, I guess Grogu and Ahsoka in chapter whatever in season 2 were talking like they were talking to each other, but not verbally. Not verbally.
Yeah, not verbally.
Non-verbally, mind with the mind.
Mind shit.
And I think he does that too, right there. But he just speaks the words too because he's
to us, the watcher.
He likes to speak to himself because Grogu can't hear the words. So
no, because Luke is
he's lonely.
Really lonely. But is Mark Hamill doing the voice?
Yeah. Totally, man.
Well, because Mark Hamill is old, man, and he sounds
but they
really
de-aged.
young.
They de-aged his voice also in season 2. They did that.
Fuck, that's also a thing. Okay, cool. Because it sounded really like Mark Hamill, and sometimes it didn't. So I was wondering.
No, because they had to, and then sometimes it's good, and sometimes it's not because it's manipulated. Probably.
Yeah.
It's manipulated to sound okay.
Oh, yeah, and then Ahsoka's like, if Luke says something, and Ahsoka's like, oh, you look, that's something your father would say.
Yeah.
Okay.
It didn't really click with me in the moment.
No. What did Anakin say? What did Anakin? I don't like saying.
I think it means more than we're catching on right now. But hey, let's skip to the ending. Let's stay on this. I don't know the name of the planet, but let's stay on Luke and Grogu.
Let us know in the comments if you know what the planet is.
Or maybe we'll
check it out after we recorded this, of course, because we are interested. Okay, yeah, the final thingy. Mando leaves. Grogu is sad.
It was well done.
Yeah, and I was hoping it will end there, man. And then you have this old training, and then this little talk, blah, blah, blah.
Save some for Mandalorian. Exactly. But I did cry at the scene with the orb. Again.
You really have to mop your room, man. It's like so slippery now.
It was Grogu growing, seeing him getting better. And the very ending, it is really interesting what they're doing, how they're so confident with the Mandalorian culture and Jedi culture.
Yeah, stop being a dick and give him both things.
Yeah,
Like,
I guess
if he wants to wear his armor and get the lightsaber, let him be.
and I think that will
stop
be
being Mando racist, man.
I hear you're a racist now, Father. Who said I'm a racist? Everyone's saying it, Father. Should we all be racist now?
No, but I think this is where it's going, because it isn't a coincidence that in the last episode they mentioned Tar Vizsla, the Mandalorian and Jedi.
Yeah.
And that isn't a coincidence, and I think they're building up to that, and I think the Mandalorian Jedi culture is coming back, and Grogu will be the start of that.
Screw you, Luke.
So yeah, and maybe that will play into the disillusionment of. Maybe they will play that into Luke's character somehow. I think the Tar Vizsla thing isn't over. That whole Mandalorian
that
culture.
That will stay. I don't know if Luke is going to be there the whole time. And maybe if when the armor was making the little armor thingy, I was thinking, oh, maybe this is the armor that will protect Grogu from Kylo Ren in Kylo Ren's rage fest.
Yeah, who knows?
All the Jedi. But if Luke gives him an ultimatum, oh, is it just the lightsaber or the armor?
No, but there's more to it, of course.
Yeah,
Because he don't want. He knows attachments.
It's a bloody baby, man.
he knows he knew who his father was. Attachment for a Jedi is killing, man. It meant a lot. I'm not that cynical about it.
Luke was created because of an attachment to it.
Yeah,
if Anakin didn't get together with Padme, he wouldn't be here. He wouldn't be. He was an attachment baby, man.
Yeah, an attachment baby.
An attachment Jedi.
Okay. Kind of good point. But you see the poetry there. Maybe
I see the poetry, yeah.
I'm not that cynical about it, but I get it.
They need a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Because it's a show.
If we see them again next episode, I'm gonna be so... I don't know.
Boba won't appear in his final episode.
Yeah.
Book of Boba Fett, the final episode. Oh, we don't know how... Yeah, and Mando will... Oh, yeah, the war with the Pikes is over, by the way. We lost. Boba died.
Off screen.
We all died. Boba rode a Rancor.
They will tell the story about the Pikes in the Mandalorian Season 3.
Yeah, just like in 1 minute. Boba Fett died, and he rode a Rancor, and the marshals survived and ended up working at the supermarket at Tatooine, because returning to the supermarket, the biker kids returned to their other franchise, Cyberpunk 2077, and they met Keanu Reeves, who's now playing Darth Maul in the reboot of the Jar Jar Binks solo show.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have to be in the writer's room. I really think you do, man. Wow.
This is Star Wars.
Hey, let's move on to the a few sections.
Oh yeah, there was more.
There was more.
Boba Fett appeared in this episode. I almost forgot.
He had one sentence.
I didn't even remember his sentence. But I was like,
it was something. It was just a grunt. You know, that was his sentence.
He was just coughing, and they kept it in. Fennec alive! Oh, Fennec, I'm still here. Oh yeah, sorry, Boba. Master Fett. Alright, this is my only nitpick. No Matt Berry droid. He was in there, but he wasn't.
No, he wasn't. I didn't even notice him this time.
He was just in the background.
Okay, we'll just see something of him
just
again.
Like Boba Fett. Alright, take a chill pill.
Yeah.
Hello?
There was like a mention of we have enough muscle. And we both had a reaction like, aw, no Bosk, no Embo, no Cad Bane. Although we will talk about Cad Bane.
Oh, get more muscle, man. You have 2 people. It's a whole army of Pikes. A whole army. Oh, we have a Wookiee and we have a Mandalorian. Oh, we have enough muscle.
And we have bikers.
And we have stupid scooter guys. Vespa looking guys. Why would you...
Nah, I'm not mad at the show for...
You can't...
I guess our expectations
never have enough muscle.
I guess our expectations were too high, but this complaint
Our expectations
were... What were you saying?
Well, we were like both disappointed when Fennec says, we have enough muscle.
Stop doing that voice, man. It's not that... Our expectations were too big. and they got the Marshal and his people from Mos Pelgo, which is a good tie-in.
Yeah,
that is what something I like.
This is gonna be the muscle. Screw you. Oh no, and Mando was like, I can get muscle, and he is.
Let me take care of that.
He's flying to what is it, Mos Pelgo?
Mos Pelgo, yeah.
Mos Pelgo.
And the beautiful carcass on the Jawa sandcrawler.
Yeah, what's this?
I think that was the Great Dragon, by the way.
Cool.
So they had the head of the Great Dragon on the Jawa thing, on the Jawa sandcrawler they call it, and the
rib
rest
cage
of the ribs
was in the bar.
Yeah,
how the hell did they get in the bar?
They rebuilt it. They took every rib separately and then they rebuilt it like a museum. It was obvious to me.
Nothing to do in it.
But you're stupid, man. Yeah. It was so obvious.
So obvious how they did that.
No, I'm sorry. Sorry. No, but
read it. So probably someone explained it like in a 500-page essay about how they decorated the bar in Mos Pelgo with the rib cage.
Yeah, there's going to be more than...
There's going to be a spin-off show about that.
2 books about that.
There's going to be a spin-off show about that.
Oh, no? Okay, that's even better. I thought they were just doing books. No, but without
Marshal. Mando arrives and he's like, "Hey, I'm back." And the deputy marshal, who's a dick, by the way, a rookie.
We just talked about him being such a nice guy.
Nee, the deputy. Timothy Oliphant is the marshal.
The other guy
sheriff.
We never saw before.
Yeah, the deputy. He's like, "Oh, you can't park your ship there. There's a lot of room. It's a goddamn big desert." Why?
I know, right? I know.
Fuck him.
That says a lot about his character. Yeah. But Cobb was like, "It's beautiful. Yeah. Is that an M1 starfighter? Nice ship. Hey, welcome."
I have knowledge. Is that the same ship as Anakin? Oh no, it isn't the same ship as Anakin. Turns out. No, I looked it up.
No, but that would be. It's fine like it is. Yeah. It's just fine.
Okay, it's Mando trying to convince Cobb.
Yeah, what's in it for me? It's one of those what's in it for me scenes.
For me, man, nothing. Yeah, people will probably die.
And I understood Cobb, like, we are such a small town, and the whole spice thing is mainly taking place in Mos Espa. And in the opening scene of the show, of the episode, they established that he took care of them when he took care of it on his own in his town. So he's like, sheriff. I already took care of it in my town. It's mostly taking place in Mos Espa. Yeah. Why are you asking me this? And I totally got
alone. That. Yeah,
it's so. But yeah,
it's a favor. I would have said no.
But yeah, because they were even.
Yeah,
Mando did something. He got important armor.
Yeah.
Without that exchange, we didn't have the Book of Boba Fett. That's
in a way that killing the worm was a way bigger thing than getting a fucking suit.
Killing the Great Dragon.
Yeah,
you mean?
Yeah. That was a big favor, man.
Slowly but surely, all of these episodes are starting to be really important. That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah. Oh, okay. He says, like, I think about it, maybe, and he talks to his deputy. Oh no, to his bartender guy, the bartender friend.
Yeah, he's ain't happy.
Gather around the people. You know, I have to talk about them. I have to talk about the fight. Yeah. He is willing.
I guess we'll see that speech next week. I think we do.
Maybe if. Mm-hmm.
Oh, if he survives.
But we'll get it.
I guess. Let's get to it right now. We have. Do you want scene for scene? Okay.
We have to work it up to the moment we both had like a nerdgasm.
A huge nerdgasm. Okay. What do you want to talk about now?
Mando's gone. Cobb Vanth is willing to do it. But now, these strange figures emerging from the desert.
It's in the same scene. It's like right after that.
Yeah, the heat waves are covering. What's this mysterious? And we were like,
in the
we saw the hat.
The very first shot, we were like, wow, that's him.
That's him. And goddamn, Cad Bane, maybe. Cad Bane is back. He is live action now.
I was shaking and he was like a little baby. I was.
Walk faster, man! Walk faster.
Yeah, that was your reaction. No, I wanted to take it as long as they want to.
Is it because they could have done like that it wasn't Cad Bane, like it was just a wanderer. Suddenly Clint Eastwood appeared or something.
Yeah.
This is my town now.
Yeah, but Dave Filoni directed this episode.
So it has to be.
It was a pretty
was Cat
straightforward
Bane,
Western scene. It was the most Western scene we have seen in Star Wars yet. I would say that because it is so directly standoff Western.
Front of the saloon, getting the guns, first the speech. Cat Bane looked terrifying. And before you saw his eyes, those dirty ass teeth. They are creepy as hell, man.
He is more creepy, way more creepy than in the.
In the Clone Wars, he's just really cool, and it's animation, so creepiness, and now,
that reaction was mine too.
And then
next to excitement,
you see his eyes, and he felt a little bit different than I remember in a way.
His head is more rounder. His skin is wider.
Yeah, and the things on his cheeks. That's he didn't have that in the Clone Wars, right? In the Bad Batch, he did, like the bigger.
The tubes.
Yeah, the tubes in his face.
Wait, did he have it here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. He did have it in the. Okay, I'm not prepared for that question.
No, but
I'm not prepared to think about that.
I think he had it in the Bad Batch, but they changed his appearance in the Bad Batch, and now he's still that guy. But whatever.
His head was rounder, his skin was wider, and he had the tubes, and his fingers were really thick. Like, they were way skinnier in the animation shows.
Yeah.
So he's different.
Just built different? What? I'm built different.
Yeah,
but it's an interpretation.
Because he's played by I guess he wasn't CGI, right?
No.
He was.
No, maybe they
looked practical, and I love it.
They touched it up maybe, but a little bit digitally.
Yeah, a little. Maybe the eyes. Or
the eyes, by the way,
in the mouth maybe, but
the eyes were full CGI. But they were beautiful. They were way more layered, and there was like a big galaxy going on in his eyes. It was so beautiful. It was so striking, man. I was shaking the whole scene like crazy.
Corey Burton is back to voice him.
The voice actor you noticed in the credits. Yeah, your Cat Bane voice. It's very good.
But he makes an impression. Like a little speech from "Stay out of this. Must ask, but will continue to be part of the syndicate. Boba Fett has worked for the Empire."
Oh, he's so good.
It sounds
it's so.
I'm a man from West Virginia. I'm here to collect my bounty.
Yeehaw!
Yeehaw! Hey ho! Where my horse at? Yee-hoo! Well, okay, he shoots them both, but he shoots the Marshal once, but I guess he'll survive. I guess it's like
I'm almost certain.
A flesh wound.
Yeah, I'm almost certain.
And he shoots the deputy. Well, pew 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 pew. The deputy is dead.
Because he's
dead.
An ass.
He's an ass.
Let him be dead. He was an ass.
Screw
what the hell?
Him.
What the hell?
Bark whenever I want, wherever I want.
I think he survived because they were like, bring the napkins. Bring the kit. Bring the
magic carrot. The squirting carrot.
Yeah.
But I think if he was first. You have to stay out of this. He wants the Marshal to stay out of this battle, but he shouldn't kill him. If he says that, it will be very stupid to kill the Marshal who you want. The Marshal has to stay quiet,
Yeah.
And if you kill him, another Marshal will appear, and he has to convince the other Marshal. If you can kill all the Marshals, but you have to.
So you suspect he aimed for the right place on his body?
It's like a warning.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Fair.
Because don't fuck with us, otherwise you will die.
It looked like a shot in the stomach, though.
Yeah, we'll check it out. After this, we'll
see it again. We'll see. We all see. There will be breakdowns.
You don't kill Timothy Olyphant, man. He's too charismatic to die.
Yeah, and they built him up to be in this conflict with them.
Yeah,
with the Pikes, no, but great scene.
Fucking hell. And then the funny thing is, I dreamt about it last night.
Yeah, you told me, yeah.
I dreamt about it last night. That Cat Bane would appear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in a very different, a more mafia way, right?
It was like still Western. It's night. I guess Boba or Mando, I don't remember, walks through like a canyon with a little fire. And somebody is smoking there. You see this little light. And it's Cat Bane. It's like, hello, old friend. And I woke up and like,
yeah,
I was hyped.
It was a vision.
It was a
Star Wars
in a
way.
Ooh. Okay, Cat Bane leaves.
Yeah, no, they have the bar scene, man. The Cantono, man. What? That was good.
Jennifer Beal.
Yeah.
The most beautiful woman
She
in the
did.
show.
She did. Yeah, I don't have many thoughts except, it raises the stakes. It's good. It's
I'm glad. In a way, I'm glad. There's one positive side to this explosion where a lot of people died. I'm still glad because we didn't see Max Rebo in the bar, so that means he had a day off. He's still alive.
Yeah, you saw
We
all
saw
the other
the
players.
whole band. We didn't see Max. We didn't have the guts to kill Max, and Max he's gonna ride the Rancor, baby. He's gonna kill everybody. Like,
Get him on the team.
I'm out of a job again. First they blew up my ship where I worked. Now they blew up my bar. Can I get a break?
Can I get a Danny Trejo?
The Book of Max Rebo.
Give me another Rancor.
They have to make a the Pixar Soul movie, but then with Max Rebo. We're just trying to get a job in the jazz world.
Yeah, I get
And
it.
he meets Ludwig Göransson and
Yeah.
John Williams.
Yeah, but there were a lot. Just final thoughts on the music, though. There were a lot of musical cues that were like the Luke theme from Mandalorian season 2, but also a lot of new music. Yeah, the Marshall's theme, like the Marshall theme from Chapter 9 from the Mandalorian. The Force theme was there when Luke and Grogu were on top of the bamboo tree, looking out into the sunset, like the twin suns. No, kidding. And there was a new musical cue, but it sounded really John Williams. Like the way the melody. I guess I'm probably not the only one in the world thinking about that. Probably not. The moment Mando lands on this planet, this bamboo planet, I don't know the name, we hear a very John Williams-like melody that's totally new to me, and I was like, that's the draw for me, like, oh man, this is Star Wars. That's the moment I was really... And then R2, we see R2 for the first time, and along with that musical cue, in this season of Book of Boba Fett.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I just want to... That's my thing. I want to give extra love to the music, because that's my kind of jam. Joseph Shirley, thank you for doing this
thing, and he's keeping the Star Wars vibe alive.
Yeah. And I love the John Williamsy touch on it.
Yeah.
So enough about the music. We already talked about the very last scene. That's basically Mando season 3 cliffhanger.
Yeah.
And do you have anything else about this episode that we forgot? Any hopes for the last episode?
I'm still hoping on more muscle.
Yeah, we won't get that. I don't.
We were.
But I'm still kind of.
No, maybe.
I'm still kind of rooting for Bosk because we got the Trandoshan / Wookiee stuff.
Man. Just reuse one of those things. Get the suit back. Okay, yeah. I'm still hoping. Yeah, but a big fight, right? In the next episode.
Yeah, she's gonna be fighting.
Get another episode. I think it's
It's
you rushed.
You mentioned this right after we saw the episode. Like, it was one of the first things you said. Like,
yeah, because we got Mando season 3
thrown in there.
Book of Boba Fett, so get more Book of Boba Fett in there. Because it's beautiful. Oh, we see Luke. Oh, we see Ahsoka. We also want to see Boba Fett because we're watching his show.
We were promised that. Yeah, we were eating pizza, and now we're getting like, here. Eat this apple pie. No, I'm still eating my pizza. It's so delicious, this apple pie. But
we're interested in the present timeline. Finally, it took us a while to accept we won't get any flashbacks. He's fully healed.
No,
and now instead of flashbacks, we just get nothing. We just get Mando.
Yeah.
So I hope
it's uneven. Like
don't show Grogu, don't show Luke, don't show Ahsoka, and don't show Grief Karga.
For freak's sake.
The whole episode is Grief Karga.
I don't think we will see any more new characters except for Bosk. That is my prediction. We will see Bosk on the side of the Pikes. Yeah. Alongside Cat.
Oh, it would be cool if all his old friends will like, I have to fight his old friends.
I don't think it's going to be all of them. But again, I want to reiterate, Black Chrysanthemum versus the Trandoshans in the bar. I wasn't immediately when I first saw the episode. I wasn't like, "Whoa, that's it." But I heard a lot of people talking about that it might introduce Bosk for that reason.
The Trandoshans enslaved Wookiees, huh?
Yeah. So it would be really good for Chrysanthemum's character to have Bosk alongside Cad Bane and the Pikes.
Exactly. And
so that will be a final prediction.
But if you think about it, if like the Pike team had Cad Bane and Bosk and maybe another bounty hunter we already knew,
maybe
their team would be way cooler.
Yeah.
I would be rooting for Cad Bane to shoot Boba in his fucking face.
I want to see Cad Bane blow up all these Vespas. There's too much color in these.
I don't like riding bikes. I hate them.
Will we see Cad Bane's droid?
Yeah, maybe. Maybe we'll get a
50-50
sex scene with the Redcatcher droid. Maybe a really erotic scene.
You have a very weird mind, you. Do you have anything else?
No, I'm just really hyped.
Yeah, really
next
hyped
week,
for the
I don't want to be disappointed, man.
I don't think we will. But it is Robert Rodriguez. I was in trouble with his name.
Rodriguez.
He directs the final episode, and that he's not the strongest director in this season.
No, but it means Danny Trejo will be back.
Probably, and the Rancor. Will we see any more training? Boba and the Rancor?
I'm sick of training.
Why?
We saw enough training this episode. I mean,
training? Yeah,
with Grogu. And Grogu. Yeah, I don't want to see more training. We had our
like
montage.
Yeah, okay.
Or do you want to see like a cool Eye of the Tiger sequence with Boba just riding the Rancor? And we also had the Tusken Raider montage, the training montage, how to ride a speeder. We had a lot of training things.
Yeah,
it's not a book of training things.
But we haven't seen the training with the Rancor and its relationship with the Rancor. And now you're saying, I don't want any more montages.
No, I don't want to see the montage. I just want to see suddenly, when you don't expect it, I just want to see Boba riding the Rancor like a boss. And not like, I don't want to see how he does, like that he falls off the Rancor and he's like, ha 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 ha. I mean, like a stupid laugh and an 80s track under it. And like Danny Trejo van, oh, you're doing wonderful. I'm getting used to it. Fennec alive. Every time he falls off the Rancor. Fennec alive.
Oh, that's a great note to
like a Rancor.
Oh man, we had fun. We had a blast. We're thinking about wrapping this up. If you like these discussions, give it a like. That would really help. If you want to watch our previous videos,
link it.
Yeah, we'll link it and have fun on the channel if you're new. Thank you so much for being here. And for now, have a wonderful day.
Goodbye.
See ya.